Keiser does a show with the BBC, does a show on Russia Today. We're going to your calls here in just a moment. But Max, I noticed that a Russia Today ad, a video ad on those big video screens for the airports, it's okay to have the global warming ads and the gun control ads, simply, said things, what's a more powerful weapon, a machine gun or a video camera? Russia Today. And that was censored. That wasn't allowed. And I watched Russia Today. They have video about their police being corrupt in Russia. They have video about eugenics. They have videos about world government. They have videos about climate change being a fraud. And it's like Russian TV is the free television. I mean, I can't believe the stuff that's on Russia Today exposing their own government. And then meanwhile, it's censored here, and Bill O'Reilly is attacking it.
Look, Russia Today is a fantastic network. They are doing to the English-speaking news world what Al Jazeera was supposed to do but was too timid and never stepped up to the plate. Al Jazeera English. They never did what we thought that they would do. Russia Today is doing it. They're taking on the monopolists in the U.S. media space, and they're going with the top stories. They're getting the great reporters. I'm doing a show on Russia Today. Of course, I'm got to be considered in that group of great reporters. But their ratings are skyrocketing. Their marketing is brilliant. And if you haven't seen Russia Today yet, they're brilliant on the web. They put everything on the web. On my show on Russia Today last week, they did a story on Bill O'Reilly. They said Bill O'Reilly was dissing Russia Today. And on my show, I slammed O'Reilly, in a way that I thought he would have responded to. But I guess he's too much of a chicken. I called him a coprophagist, which your listening audience can look up on dictionary.com. And basically, he's eating the product of his own spew. And haven't heard yet from O'Reilly. I challenge him to come on my show. But he's such a chicken. He's such a Murdoch creation guy, little boy, hiding in his room, playing with his toys.
Well, he now gets up almost every night and calls for sales taxes and excise taxes as the conservative thing to do to pay the bankers. You've got Iceland being seized by the bankers. I mean, this guy he poses as a populist. This guy is a nightmare.
Well, he's a coward. In other words, if I went on his show, I would reduce him to a puddle of tears in about 15 seconds. But Murdoch's never going to let me go on Bill O'Reilly's show, on Fox News show.
I've been offered to be on ABC, Fox, and others in debates, but they always want to tape it. They always want to tape it so they can edit it out. And so I've decided I won't travel for the taping, but I will travel. I will sit here and let them come here. So I do have one of the big 3 cable networks coming in 2 weeks, and I'm sure it's going to be a disaster. But these people are amazing.
Well, they're protected just like the banks. Nobody can really go on their show and deal with them one-on-one.
They're sending one of the biggest TV hosts in the country here to interview me.
Well, it's fantastic. Like I said, I have what I call Alex in Wonderland. Everything that you say is becoming true. And 2 years ago, a year ago, things that were dismissed as conspiracy theory are becoming true. So you're waking up into your own dream of everything you've been saying is true.
Didn't you say you're making a film called Alex in Wonderland?
Yeah, it's listed on my site, piratemyfilm.com. I also have a film on there called Broker Zero about 9/11, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, but I want you to take this from the market of speculation to I'd like to see Alex in Wonderland.
Well, it's on piratemyfilm.com, so anybody who's a listener can go to piratemyfilm.com. They can sign up. They can indicate that when we achieve 100% of our financing needs, that they will be debited $5, and then we'll go out and make the film, and then we'll deliver to them a download. Plus, I'll give them a cut of any of the ad revenues going forward. So worst case scenario is you get a great download. Then a better case scenario is you end up getting $5 back, and then the best case scenario is that you get $5 back plus you get a huge bonus because it could.
So it's up to the listeners to go to piratemyfilm.com and make Alex Jones in Wonderland, Alex in Wonderland a reality. We are not in Kansas anymore, as they say. Max Keiser and your phone call straight ahead. Stay